Hey gang, what's going on?
Hey Roddy.
Welcome to Bear Hollow Ranch.
Thank you. Now I know you've got some bison and stag out here, but you have some new additions as well?
Yes sir, we have some ostrich now. I'd like to give you a tour and let's go check them out.
All right, let's go. Now Roddy, do the birds come in here and bed at night? Is that what this barn's for?
So the barn here we give the birds access to. We put their feet out and we allow them to come in here so it's easy for us to winter them. So winter storms, we're bringing them in because their feathers actually don't drain like most birds, so they'll freeze to their bodies. They're built for cold temperatures, but they're not built for our type of precipitation in cold temperatures because they're a desert bird.
So they have access to this. They can come in and out of here day, and this is where they feed, and I said water tub over there.
Yeah, so we keep feed and water. We have it outside as well, but we just like to keep them regularly using this. That way, whenever it comes time, like a storm or something, it's easy for me to push them in and I'm not out there trying to cowboy them up. They definitely have little groups within the colony, and different males have paired with different females, and then we have a couple groups that also use the outdoor area.
There's not many ostrich farms around here that I'm aware of. I mean,
there are not. It's a fairly rare protein, and that's kind of the premise and the idea behind everything that we have going on here at Bear Hollow Ranch.
So what kind of life cycle do the birds have?
So these guys will live up to 40 years old, and we can come over here and we can check out the little guys.
How long do they stay here?
So we're going to keep the birds in this room probably for 2, maybe 3 months. So it's more just letting them get acclimated to the temperatures and making sure that they're hardy enough before we send them outside.
So they go direct from here, direct outside?
They will, but they won't go with the big birds. So still yet, I would like the birds to be more closer to 10 months before they go in with big birds.
With the only ostrich farm in the area, are there other farmers you communicate with, or do you guys help each other? Have a little network?
We actually are on Facebook in different groups, and we interact with different farmers around the world, whether it be in Asia or in Africa or in Virginia. We have different people that we talk to. Us being a new operation, we're learning every day. So now we're here to the big birds.
So this is a full-grown bird right here?
Yes, this is a mature female. She's probably going to put on a little bit more size between now and this fall, but she's a full-grown laying hen, and this will be her first year to lay. The majority of the birds that you see here are around 2.5 years old, so this will be our first laying year, and their first laying year as mature birds.
If they have an egg every 2 or 3 days, how many eggs do you expect each bird to have during the season?
So average hen can lay anywhere from 20 to 40 eggs. Maximum they can lay up to 70. Preferably we'd like some 70 egg layers, but we'll see what we get. We're heading into the incubation and egg storage area. We want to just kind of clean it, clean the pores out. You want to do everything you can to ensure a high hatchability rate. So after we get the eggs and we have them nice and clean, we bring them into the incubation room, and that's whenever we're going to set the eggs. So we're going to each Friday set that group of eggs for the incubation for that week, and then 39 days we'll move those to the hatchery.
What's the volume of the eggs in there? How does it compare to a normal egg?
Roughly 24 chicken eggs, so you may not want to sit down for just a breakfast by yourself.
Roddy, this is an incredible operation, but I got to know, what's an ostrich egg taste like?
Man, I think I know just the person to help us out. Yayo's over in Bentonville's got something set up for us.
Well, let's go.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Rowdy Mott.
Sam, nice to meet you.
Brought you some grass-fed, grass-finished bison from Bear Hollow Ranch, and see what you guys can do with it.
All right, for sure. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind when I think of bison is kind of like warm spices, real earthy. We'll finish that off with a taco, if you don't mind that. Now, do you have a preference on usually how you cook your meat, or?
So it's going to cook a little bit faster because it's a leaner meat, so it's not going to have as much fat. So we're going to look for it to cook about 30% faster than your normal beef products.
So I have a nice share on that.
When you whip mine up here, no onions in it.
Got it. So now we're going to finish up these tacos.
What we got here is a little bit of a rarity from the ranch, so we're actually incubating most of our eggs, but I've brought you one to play with and see what we can do with.
All right, for sure. Hope you guys are hungry. I put some warm spices on this bison, some cinnamon, cloves, allspice, some salt, pepper, and 4 different types of chilies to kind of maybe complement the gaminess of the bison. Let's see how we did.
She did an excellent job here with the bison. She's done it nice, medium rare. Really did a great job of just displaying everything it has to offer.